The math is complete. David Ortiz, $26 million minimum for 2 years. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0 here with Chad Finn. And Chad, I would say this is the money we all sort of eyeballed, but I'd also say this is an overpay for Mr. Ortiz.
Yeah, I think it would have proven that way had he tested the market. You get a little bit of leverage there at the end with the reports that the Texas Rangers were interested. You can see him fitting into the lineup. They certainly have the cash. That probably gave him the little extra boost to get whatever millions on the end of that deal that he wanted from the Red Sox.
Yeah, the nudge. I don't know, especially after last year, we only saw him for 90 games, I think.
Yep.
90 games, and of course, going into last off season, it was whether he wanted 2 years. They wouldn't do it. I don't know. This feels to me two things: sort of this lifetime achievement thing for Ortiz, and also, to be perfectly blunt, this is a town that likes stars, likes names, and this is a lineup that doesn't have them. I think that played more to his favor than anything.
I think that's definitely a factor. And you look at the lineup that they had last year, especially after him. Will Middlebrooks got hurt. They had nothing. I mean, Cody Ross could hit left-handed pitching. That was about it. A flare to right field from Pedro Siriaco is your best hope. So getting Ortiz, who had a tremendous year when he was healthy, his OPS was over 1,000, one of the best hitters in the American League. I think it's safe to assume that he can still be very productive even with that higher injury risk.
Right, and there was some question there whether he could have come back at the end, and Bobby Valentine kind of
nonsense.
Tossing him under the bus. And it felt like nonsense to me. Here's the best thing that I can say about David Ortiz at maybe $30 million. It's not $150 or $180 million over the course of 10 years. It's not one of these lifetime $18, $20 million
He never got that deal. That's the thing.
Well, that's right.
It's funny. Part of it's because he's a DH. Part of it was because of lousy timing, and I guess he was a late bloomer too. But he never hit that big jackpot. Lesser established players of his era did. So, in a sense, you like seeing him get a little bit extra money maybe on the back end that he doesn't deserve.
So we're on the verge of GM meetings. We don't know what the rest of the Red Sox roster looks like, and we don't know what they're going to spend, who they're going to get. But we do know David Ortiz back 2 years, maybe 30 million.